Hello, welcome to another episode of Gaming with Wolves. So, we're back with Technobabylon by Widget Eye Games. It's just going to be a chill one again today. So, let's just restore our last game. I believe it was this one. So, we're trying to escape, and we logged into the oh, that was right. We've logged into the drone, haven't we? So this is Cell Operations Autopsy Lab. We've got the cam. Let's see what autopsy report. Oh, cutting laser. Just getting my bearings. Oh, that is cool. Look at that. So we're controlling the that little robot that came into the room. I must say this is really cool. So we've hacked into the system, we've hacked into Cell Operations. So this is the autopsy lab. We can see we've got the bed there, we've got that little sort of holographic display, the hologram. Let's see if we can see hand x-ray, surgical apparatus. Maybe we can go out the corridor, let's have a look. This is ultra cool. Maybe we can go into Santiago and Preston's office, because we're always... Apparently these agents are following their security procedures manual. Okay. I do love the sort of futuristic layout of this headquarters. It's quite swish. We've got the bulletin boards here. Let's have a look. Okay, so what are we meant to be doing? We've got to try and get out. So what if we go to this room here? What happens? Let's just try it out. Okay, so he lets us in, no problem. So I'm actually controlling this at the moment. That's us in the trance. Oh, here we go. Connection to USR guy. That's right, we've got to get him out of the wall. There's that like mannequin, strange mannequin.
Better be careful what I touch. Anything could be a carrier for malware in here.
Okay, so...
You sure you're going to be alright?
Yeah, now that Chatty Cathy's out of the way. I'll work on getting myself out of this sim next. You work on leaving Cell, and give Jinsel my regards.
Will do. Okay, so I don't think there's much more we can do here.
Better be careful.
Okay. Writing.
In a sim like this, it's probably read-only.
Okay, let's go back into here. Don't think there's anything else we can get from the wasteland. Connection to info wall. Ah, yeah, okay. Projection. Oh, Jinsel.
I've got a question.
Yes.
Mind if I connect to the trance?
You're occupying this terminal's internet port. Mind if I connect to the trance through you?
I'm sorry, that's not possible.
Oh, come on, man. I'll only be a few Gbps. I haven't been on in, like, hours.
I can assure you, the trance won't be going anywhere without you.
Come on, I need to get back in there.
I'm sorry, I have to keep this port open for our data miners.
So is this like Inception? We're going to go into the trance within the trance. Wow, that's deep. Sorry, I have to keep this port open for
Plus,
data
it may not be
miners.
safe for you.
They've already got me in here. What's the worst that could happen?
Think it through. If whoever has been targeting you notices you've come back online...
They'd realize I was still alive.
And exactly where you are. I'm sorry, but until we find out exactly who they are and what they want, you're going to have to remain out of the trance.
Fair enough. What's with Guy?
What's Guy's job then?
He's a good friend of our cause. We keep a connection open to him, and he finds a way to get as physically close as possible to secure systems.
He looks like he could do with your help.
His link was lost several hours ago.
The Trojan psychophage he's infected with.
He has used some risky tactics for getting inside Cell before. While successful, it appears that his work may have overcome him.
Oh, wow. Are you not going to help him? Central's having problems. Chisquiki. Okay, so let's go through some of these because we need some answers here. Let's start with the drone.
I've lured a drone into the cell. It's carrying tools to help me get out, but it won't sit still.
Okay.
The drones in Cell HQ draw their energy from the floors.
Okay.
Perhaps if you could break the contact between the two?
Interesting clue. Let's do that.
Thanks.
Then. So, draws energy from the floors. Break contact
Last
between
one.
the two. What does that mean? Draw energy from the floors. Let's leave the transfer now. Draws energy from the floors. Let's go over to the drone.
Please do not interrupt active drone.
He won't sit still long enough to get it open.
Okay, so break connection to the floor. So we've got the trash can, water dispenser, food machine. I think what? So we've got. Let's try it. Can we connect to?
Hello? Guess he doesn't feel like.
He just can't get out the trance because he's infected. Okay. Let's have a look. We've got a few things here. Scalpel, wetware, sheet. What if we put a sheet? Oh, food. What if we kind of get it stuck?
I can't use it. As cool as it is,
Let's see.
I can't.
Can we wrap that over it? Will that work? Oh, okay.
Come on, shoo!
Okay.
Warning, power contact.
Oh, and it breaks the contact with the floor. That is very clever, isn't it? Okay, so now we can get it open. So I'll just get the scalpel to the rescue, eh?
That doesn't need surgery.
Okay, so let's just try and pry it open.
This might be useful.
Okay. Cutting laser. Awesome, okay. So we've got the cutting laser. Awesome. Okay, so I love the music in this. It's so well done. I love Widget Eye Games. They're just such a joy to play. Open camera. So I guess we can just cut our way out, can't we? Of the door? No? Oh, the air vent, of course. That's what we need it for. We lost sight of the actual goal for a second, so we've got to get out, and that's our way out. That's our ticket out. So let's stand on the table. Oh, Captain, my captain, and let's get cutting. Oh, it's so satisfying, you know, point and click adventure game where everything comes together. It's like the universe is right again because you've put everything in place. Okay. 8 hours later. Oh wow. What is going on here? So that's our is it Officer Chen? But it's our partner.
Dr. Lau, you
Dr.
have a
Lau,
visitor.
that's right.
Oh,
Good evening, Dr. Lau.
Who's this?
Hello? And you are...
surely you recognize him.
No.
I'm afraid you'll have to enlighten me.
This is Dr. Vargas, the Central Operations Coordinator.
If you say so.
Now, Galatea, there's no need to be quite like that. The fact that I am not widely recognized perhaps indicates how successful we are.
Yes, you're right, Father.
Vargas? Dr. Eduardo Vargas?
Quite so, Dr. Lau.
What brings you from the Fulcrum Tower, sir?
A most grave matter, I'm afraid. One I believe you specifically to be most suited to handle.
Okay.
Shall I, Father?
Please do, Galatea.
Central, I believe the audio EM capture system in this room to be faulty. Please run a deep diagnostic on the system.
Certainly, Miss Vargas. Beginning scan.
We have perhaps 2 minutes until the diagnostic cycle is complete.
Dr. Lau, have you heard of a gentleman by the name of Baxter?
Baxter. Didn't we come across a Baxter? Oh, I can't remember. It's been a while since I...
If I had a few moments to
Played
transfer it.
He was a Gengineer, a former colleague of Dr. Regis.
Right. That was right. He was talking about that.
And of mine, in our research days. Tragically, also the man responsible for the murder of Regis's
wow.
wife, poor Viksha.
Oh, Baxter's the one that contacted about with the embryos, right?
Oh, yes. Regis has been hit hard lately by the paroling. He didn't seem to think that Baxter deserved any kind of release.
It appears that he may well have acted on these objections.
Dr. Lau, when did you last see Dr. Regis?
Last night, before Central went into siege mode. Why? What's happened?
This morning, Dr. Baxter was found dead in his workplace.
Wow.
Oh, no. Oh, Charlie, no.
I share your concern, Dr. Lau.
Central believes Dr. Regis to be the most likely suspect.
No, that wasn't Dr. Regis.
He would have known that Central would be unable to provide oversight during the siege.
And he had no shortage of motive, as I'm sure you'd agree.
Correlation is not causation, though. Not necessarily. What do you want me to do?
It just doesn't sound like him, though. He had other outlets, like his garden.
I don't fully agree with Central's assessment either. That is why I'm activating you on this case.
You want me
Okay.
to investigate Baxter's murder with my partner as the prime suspect? Isn't that a pretty serious conflict of interest?
It is within my prerogative to select agents I feel appropriate for casework, if
Fair enough.
necessary. Using it to aid an old friend, a good man, like Charlie Regis, I think that's worthwhile.
Well, if we can help him.
Remember that your primary responsibilities are to the law and to this city.
You have a connection to Regis as well?
Quite so. He worked for me in a
This is
research
getting quite
team,
deep, isn't it?
as did Baxter in the same project.
I wonder how the maid comes into it. The synth maid in the background.
And Viksha Regis.
Precisely. We lost half of the team in one fell swoop that day.
You're the controller of Central Operations. Why would you need to cut the camera feed with a trick like that?
I apologize, but for the sake of city security,
Yeah, can't tell me. Classified, ultra, violet A, etc.
I'm glad you understand.
I might understand, but I'm not happy about it.
Fair.
noted, Dr. Lau.
I think I've heard enough.
She had an angry face on there, right?
That's good to hear. I'll have Galatea email the case data to you. If I can be of any further help, don't hesitate to drop by my office.
At the top of the Fulcrum Tower. Make an appointment beforehand.
Okay.
Diagnostic cycle of monitoring systems complete. No wetware or firmware anomalies detected. However, please ask Dr. Regis to stop obstructing the lens assembly.
I wish you luck with your work, Dr. Lau, for Regis's sake.
Right, okay, so the plot thickens. Let's see what we can find in here to help us. Maybe we can get the maid on the case. Oh,
I don't even know where I'm going. I'd better download the case file Dr. Vargas is
okay, fair. Centralized. Power up. I like how low tech the computers are in the future. It's kind of retro futurism, isn't it? Oh, there's the attachment. Let's download that.
Ow! Hey, what was that?
Nothing good, probably. It's a little bit like Snow Crash. There's a novel called Snow Crash by Neil Stevenson. Really great novel. So cyberpunk novel. A lot of fun as well. Dr. Lau, as authorised by City Systems Administrator Dr. Eduardo Vargas, please find access to the investigation's case files enclosed. If you wish to discuss the case in person with the administrator, please make an appointment beforehand. Fair enough. Max Lau. This is from Central. Dr. Lau, thank you for the summary of the so-called mindjacking investigations. It is evident that some of Dr. Regis' talent in investigation has found its way into your work, but please be aware that you need not also emulate his less helpful behavioural patterns. Like, because he's a goddamn technophobe. But I think that's probably going to play into the story, and like his technophobia is going to... It sort of reminds me a bit of Battlestar Galactica, where the chief, the captain of that, is so technophobic that he had all closed looped and closed sort of networked computers and phones, so that it was cut off from the outside because they had problems with Cylons and Cylon attacks, like connecting to their machines. So he just like went with the old school technology, and everyone thought he was a technophobe. But it kind of helped them because when the Cylons attacked, inevitably, they couldn't actually connect to the machines. So it kind of paid off in the end. So we've got Max. It doesn't matter what Mum said. I don't really understand why you did it either, but I'm not going to judge you. What's this? Please come home. Oh, Edward Lau. This was his probably her, or yeah, her brother. But I'm not trying to judge you. I miss you, and they won't admit it, but Mum and Dad do too. Please come home, Max. That city, that life, it'll change you, Eddie. So because Max had a sex change, so I wonder if that's got something to do with it, and the sort of parents disowned her. Could be that, couldn't it? Okay, so we've got our attachment. I think we've got everything from here. Let's go off here. Emergency logistics. Okay, let's just hang on before we read all this. I think we've got what we need here. So if we exit now. Crime scene, Cell HQ, Fulcrum Tower. Let's go to the crime scene, shall we? I just love that sort of synthwave cyberpunk thing. Another thing it reminds me of that scene
that's
is
a lot of green.
Cyber City 080808, which is like an anime from the late 80s, 1990 maybe. But it was really good, really cool cyberpunk sort of vibe.
Excuse me.
Great, they finally sent someone. You here to get the body out?
Maybe. I'm Max Lau, cell case specialist.
It's cool that it switches between characters and we get all these like subplots that are intertwined. And also I love that we've got this new location. It looks really cool. It's like a kind of biodome thing. Look at the drone, like kind of going to work and farming and stuff. It's really snug, isn't it? Oh, maybe I'm actually okay.
No kidding. I'm the lab director, Dr. Zvidzai Chigwa. Make it quick, I'm busy.
I mean, like, going off topic a little bit, like the pixel art on the heads. I just can't get over how great they've been rendered. You know, pixel art in general in this is just stellar. I think. I really want to play more of like talking about great pixel art. I really enjoyed the pixel art of Astral Ascent, so I think we'll have to bring that back. That 2-player roguelike game. So it might be on the cards for in future Gaming with Wolves episodes. What do you do here? Let's start.
What's your role here?
I'm the supervisor for the telepresence factoring labs. Most of it's automatic. I just make sure it's all running like it should.
Sounds like a big responsibility.
It's a lousy job most of the time. TP is where management sticks people they don't want in public-facing roles.
You're not happy with it?
For the last few years, my career has been one disaster after another. I'm just glad it's plateaued into some kind of stability.
Okay, so kind of a jaded worker. I like that. It's quite authentic, isn't it? So let's see what happened here.
Can you tell me what
It's
happened?
a crime scene after all, so I want to know what's happened.
Baxter got killed.
Well, that's it. Of course, we know that. We know that much, but
In any more detail?
yeah, we want a bit more detail.
When we started this afternoon, a whole lot of samples had been tampered with. We tried to call Baxter to find out what the hell was going on in the specimen bank.
And he didn't answer.
He didn't. Turned out the door to the specimen bank was locked too.
You haven't seen the body?
No, not in person, if that's what you mean. We got the camera feed online.
Okay, we need to look at the camera feed, obviously.
But it was obvious that Baxter wasn't going to be coming out.
When did you last see him?
Guess it could have been Wednesday?
So he could have been killed any time in the past 3 days?
I guess, but it wouldn't fit with everything else.
Okay. What else is this place for?
What's the purpose of this lab? Plant studies?
Yes and no. It's a TP lab, telepresence.
Telepresence.
There's a lot of research that's not exactly legal in some countries.
But in Newton, pretty much anything goes.
Exactly. If someone in the EU needs research done on something hazardous, infectious, or endangered, they send the orders here and we carry out the testing.
What sort of research?
Mostly we make new angiosperms from scratch.
That's what the sort of embryo things.
That's flowering plants to you.
Gee, thanks. Why would people want new flowers?
Sometimes it's a drug delivery method. The earliest commercial examples were fruit that grew packed with insulin.
Okay.
A lot of new wetware begins its life as engineered fruit, too.
Engineered.
Must be awkward if they
Genetically
cross-pollinate in the wild.
And a legal headache. Part of our job is making sure the copy protection works.
Copy protection in plants? Ouch. Aside from yourself, who else works in this laboratory?
It's very well written, this is. It's like an intelligent story, isn't it?
There's my intern, Martin Neester,
Definitely
operates
kind
the
of thought about
factoring
the lore
line.
of it.
If you meet him, it's easy to see why they put him in here. And until recently, there was Dr. Baxter.
Neester.
Tell me about Mr. Neester.
He came over from Eurofed on a study program. He's young. I guess we're all like that in our youth.
Good colleague?
He's all right. He got on board with that annoying Maladist trend. He knows how to follow instructions, so I let him get on with it.
His visa still active?
Dr. Lau, we do not employ undocumented illegals in this lab.
Just have to check. I'm sure you understand.
Baxter.
Tell me about Dr.
Oh, he was bad enough to work with in the 60s. As part of his parole, they stuck a governor in his head. Since then, it's like talking to a badly written synthetic.
You don't care for him a great deal.
That man killed Vicky. Frankly, he deserved what he got.
But you still work with him.
He worked for me. It was another part of his parole. Vickerman's management persuaded centralized government that his skills were going to waste in prison. The company wanted him supervised by someone who knew him. Hence, they dragged my sorry ass in.
What did you have him doing?
He organized the specimen bank. It's the kind of thing we could just leave him at for hours on end. Days, sometimes. Really, it could have just been done by the facility's AI, but I had to give him something.
Otherwise, you'd have to talk to him?
Exactly.
You've got a keen mind. What's your take on this?
Hey, I'm not the detective, young lady. You know what I think? I think Regis did what they ought to have done 20 years ago.
Why do you say that?
Seems logical. We've got him coming into the labs on security, then we got him coming out an hour later. When we get here, we've got Baxter's corpse contaminating the specimen bank.
Anything else?
Well, something strange. Since we got in, we keep finding samples that have been tampered with. Looks like he spent his hour here messing up the genomes of our specimens.
That quickly?
If anyone was good enough to do it that fast, it'd be Charlie.
You knew Regis as well?
Yeah, I was on a research team with him and his wife back in the 60s. Baxter, too.
You've apparently known him a long time. Does this seem like something Regis would do?
Oh, after what he did to Vicky, I'd have strangled Baxter, too. I tell you, if he did do it, I wouldn't blame him one bit.
Do you think he did it, though?
I don't know. He was always kinda shady.
Tell me about it.
They made him do some real awful stuff out in the hot zones.
Such as...
Let's just say his escape led to a whole lot of people being jailed for war crime.
Wow, he's got a dark past. Old Regis. What should we do next? Should we go for... What's that
You seem preoccupied.
That obvious, huh? We found a couple of specimens that Regis tampered with in his hour here. So I gotta run through the catalog and dig out the backups.
Sounds straightforward.
Not when there's 11,000 samples to take. Oh, I could punch Regis for this. Though, I want to shake his hand for Baxter so it kinda evens out.
So if you're enjoying these point-and-click adventures, tell me any others that you'd recommend or that you'd like us to do for the channel, because I'm always up for a good point-and-click adventure, you know, and they're super chill, aren't they? Everyone loves a bit of an adventure game from time to time. So let's see, what's wrong with the samples?
What's been done to the samples?
He's used a customized viral vector to add huge amounts of junk DNA to their genomes. These are the last two I found, Medioflorens interensis and Linacia lawsonis.
May I have a look?
Do you think it'll help?
Just a hunch.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Huh. Non-binary quaternary data string?
What do you mean?
My wetware systems are interpreting the genomes of these plants as sections of an audio file.
Oh, wow, that's a cool sort of...
He's used the DNA to store information.
Oh, wow.
You think so?
It's incomplete. The two samples only make up a third of the data.
Okay.
But M and L, my initials.
So we need 4 more samples.
This can't be a coincidence. He's left a message.
What does it say?
Not sure yet. I could probably construct the whole message
Gotta
if I
get
can
the other
find where
4.
he's hidden the rest of it.
Yeah.
Safe to say it's in the other plants he's engineered. Here, take this. You can sample DNA from the plants around the lab.
Oh, this is ingenious. And this is what I say about these games. Sometimes, especially like back in the day when games were like super hard and didn't help hold your hand, you had designers working on games and painstakingly going through the later levels, which only, you know, a small percentage of players would actually get to. So I sometimes like feel like it's like work underappreciated, because if you get, like, for instance, a movie, well, most people who start watching a movie finish it to the end, you know, like over 90% easy, 95%. But with games, it's like, you know, with the later levels, especially if it's a harder game, you're talking less than 5%, you know. Here, take this, you can sample DNA from the plants around.
If you run out of sampling cartridges, you can reload it at this console.
Cool.
Thanks.
This is a good
How long would it take to sample everything in the lab?
Oh, only a couple of years.
Okay.
We have over 11,000 subjects.
11,000, we need to...
You're better off looking for
narrow it down.
specimens that would fill the gaps in the clue he left.
So specimen bank, the message. Okay, so let's go around.
Is that all?
For now.
Then if you'll excuse me.
Okay, let's have a look at these samples. So blue plants, floating drone, production lab, airlock, yellow epigeel plants. Okay, red flower
I'd
tree.
better not. If I start taking every single specimen, I'll be here for days.
Okay, fair. I'm just gonna.
I'd better. If I start.
Okay, not that one.
I'd better. If I.
Not that one. Let's go into here then. So I just had to make sure. Oh, is this the dude? Neester. The Neester dude. Yo, dude.
Hi there.
Utter nonsense loves to laugh.
Interesting. Okay. Cool hair he's got there.
My name's Dr. Max Lau. I'm a cell case specialist.
Utter nonsense loves to laugh.
Huh? Has he been infected or something? What's wrong with
You're
him?
not making any sense.
When will Plumber show them a photograph?
Is English not his first language and he's just picked up these phrases from Duolingo or something?
Are you alright?
I am a possibility to move it from the TV.
Yeah, definitely Duolingo.
I give up.
Monsters angrily destroy the secret paper.
Okay. Well, we're not going to get anywhere there, so let's...
I'd better not. If I start taking...
So this is the production line. Yellow biomes. Let's go into the airlock. Just getting my bearings on the place. Let's go in here. Ooh.
Warning. Security clearance not valid for access to Growth Lab.
Oh.
Vickerman Pharmaceuticals thanks you for your cooperation.
I want to get in there. Can we wetware into there? Genome data. DNA sample. Oh, we can.
I've taken a DNA sample from it.
Okay, so we've got the red plants, blue vines, yellow blooms. Let's try that. Let's take one from each. Okay.
I've taken a DNA.
And let's try the blue. Let's just try one of each, right?
I've taken a DNA sample from it.
Okay. Now we'll add it to the genome data. Oh, hang on. You need to go to the console. So we've got this. Needs to. Can we go out the door with it? Will it?
It doesn't have any DNA to...
Has that still got the sample? I think it's still got the samples. Let's go over here. So this is the gene sequencer. Okay. Scanning sample A. No modified sequences found.
Looks like Regis didn't hide any data in that one.
Okay. B. Can't remember which ones it took in what order.
Looks like...
Not that one either.
Looks like Regis...
We need to go into the airlock, don't we? We'll take them from there as well. Okay, let's try the blue plants. Let's try the blue plants.
I've taken a DNA...
Okay, let's try the yellow. For the second.
I've taken a DNA...
And the trees, I think.
I've taken a DNA sample.
It's kind of got like a new age sort of vibe to it, hasn't it? The soundtrack. Okay, so like that they animated the NPCs, like they're kind of moving around and they look like they're working and stuff. It's a nice
There's
attention
some
to
more.
details. Oh.
Looks like Regis didn't hide any data.
So we got some in that in that first
Looks like
one. Scans complete, compiling audio. So we've got interesting. Okay, so we just need. Please add missing sectors to the flying
I'm
triangle.
going to need to find where he's hidden the rest of the message before I get any sense out of it.
Okay, we need to go in this airlock. So if we can't get in the airlock, we'll ask the doctor.
Warning. Vicker.
Okay, let's ask her about that. And also ask her about why the Neester, Dr. Neester's talking gibberish.
Excuse me, Dr. Chigwa?
Make it quick, I'm busy.
I tried talking to your intern. It wasn't helpful.
Oh, never mind that. He's got aphasia.
Isn't that treatable?
Oh, yes. He just gave it to himself. It's what the kids are into these days.
Crippling neurological disorders?
Yes and no. Maladism, they call it. They give themselves old diseases. It only lasts about a week each time.
Right, okay.
And you let him do that?
He's not public-facing.
That's
And as
quite
long as it
creative.
doesn't get in the way of his work. I figure we all did things the old folks thought were stupid back when we were kids.
That's true. Very true. That's quite creative. How can I my fix needs
I need to ask Meester about the tampered specimens.
Yeah, that's
How do
fair.
I cure his aphasia?
Well, you wouldn't really cure it. He doesn't actually have the disease. It's essentially wetware designed to occupy the Wernicke and Broca regions of the brain.
Okay, so
This then produces the symptoms of the disease. That's what they're going for.
I can't wait a week for the wetware to break down.
Find a way to break it down early then. If we've got an emergency contamination, we use hydroxypyruvate isomerase. It's an enzyme that instructs the fabricators in wetware to disassemble themselves.
okay. So how do we do that? Okay. Can
I can't get into the
air?
airlock.
The airlock and the growth lab are secure areas. We grow potentially hazardous organisms beyond those
Yeah, but
doors.
we're kind of police.
I'm
we need
trying to conduct an
investigate.
investigation
Exactly.
here. Don't make me get a warrant from Central.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Central would likely agree with us.
Well,
we
that's-
can't just give anyone access to the growth lab.
That's
Not
the-
even a cell agent?
I'd need a pretty damn good reason.
It's a pretty good reason that there's been a murder here. Okay.
Why didn't the facility's CI detect Baxter's vitals suddenly failing? It's a potentially hazardous environment in here.
We were wondering that as well. This afternoon we noticed the monitoring system in the sample lab was in recursion. All hell broke loose when the CI suddenly realized what had happened.
So either you've got a technical fault with the software or wetware interfacing,
Which is unlikely given how much they cost.
or someone breached the security systems to cover Baxter's murder. That gives me more hope. Regis would have no idea how to do that.
Is that all?
For now.
Then if you'll...
Down just a tad. Exit. Oh, that's the exit there. Let's go. Floating drone.
Better not. It might tell the lab director.
Let's contact Central. Can we do that? Traveller. Here we go. See if we can contact Regis actually while we're on the subject. It's a long shot. It's not going to answer, is he?
No answer.
Worth a shot. Okay, so Central. See if we can
Dr.
get a
Lau,
warrant.
please continue your investigation of the murder of Dr. Baxter. Your involvement has been requested by the highest levels of civil government.
Highest level get us into the airlock.
Please find data relevant to the case on your secure system at cell headquarters.
That's it. Okay, well, there we go then. Alright, let's get back into this room. We're all getting somewhere. At least we've got half of the audio files from the plants. Let's see. Let's toolbox. Let's have a look at this.
I can't figure out what any of these tools are for.
Have I picked any up? Well, he'll tell us, won't he? Let's see if there's anything else in the room. So there's that. Blue vines. Pipes. Pipeline.
Those fishermen taught them English.
All right, I won't touch them.
Maybe you can we get a sample from those?
And so the evil regular.
All right.
Okay, well no, I guess that's a no. Pipes.
The necessary but.
All right.
Okay, so we need to.
Wetware's not going to connect with that.
We need a wetware connection to this. Can we do it to the airlock? Let's see. Maybe we can do it to the. Yeah, we can. Brilliant. Maybe we can just get.
Warning, security clearance not.
Come on.
Access granted.
Oh
Welcome,
wow!
Doctor.
We got it.
Thanks.
We did it. That wasn't too bad, was it? Growth lab. Brilliant. Dome. Okay. So that's the way back, isn't it? Pipes.
Nothing happened.
Maybe I can. Where's the?
Wetware's not going to.
No. Okay. That's long shot. Jolt gun.
As much as I look.
First aid kit.
This could be useful.
Auto injector. Yeah.
Looks like a lot of cartridges for the injector.
Cool. Oh, okay. Epipherine, okay. That might be coming useful. Let's go to the growth lab. More pipes. That'll probably come into effect later
Oops.
on. Oh. Are these oops? Oops indeed. Hope we were meant to do that. I think we probably were. Ladder. Blue plants, red plants. Let's get some DNA samples from these. Injector. DNA sample. Okay, sample 1.
I've taken a DNA.
Sample 2.
I've taken a DNA.
Let's
It
go.
doesn't have any DNA.
Let's go down the ladder. See if we can get any more samples. That's pretty cool. I like that effect. Plants in the foreground. Okay, so we've got control panel. Chamber A, not in use. Status NA. Chamber B, Beta vulgaris. Status. Cyclic testing idea. Ideal ambient temperatures for new strain. New strain growth cylinder. Yellow plants, purple plants. Let's get some samples from these as well. So second, oh, they've got the second one. Let's get the purple one. I think that might. There's a good chance that they'll be in.
I've taken a DNA sample.
I bet they'll be in that one as well. Anyway, we're full up now. Let's go back up to the surface. I don't think we should risk going through the shortcut way. I think maybe just go the way we came. Probably a sensible solution. Yeah, I think we'll do that. So we've still got the
Warning,
first aid.
copyright breach in progress.
Excuse me?
You are not authorized to remove Orchidaceae isotria samples from the growth lab. They are
Oh.
copyrighted property of Typho Labs
They did say
GmbH.
that about the copyright of plants.
Hey, my sample!
The sample's ruined.
What did you do?
To prevent theft of intellectual property, gene sequences in your possession have been neutralized.
Okay, so we need to inject them into fruit. Or
Have a
something.
nice day.
Gee, thanks.
Use that. Let's see. Injector. Okay. So we need to get. They said about fruit, didn't they? Okay, let's go into here. So this is an interesting puzzle, isn't it? Production line, seed bank. Let's try and. Can we wetware to the production line a bit?
Those fishermen.
All right.
Plants, biodome. Okay, so let's go out of here for a second. Right, so let's try and wetware to the gene sequencer.
It's only compatible with the sampler tool.
Right.
Better not.
What else? Okay. Let's talk to the doctor a bit more.
Excuse me, Dr. Chigwa?
Make it quick.
Let's see. Specimen bank.
What happens in the specimen bank?
It's where the samples of plants and growth matrices are stored.
Okay.
There's a huge library of subjects to work with, natural and man-made.
And that's where Baxter worked?
Yeah, it's not exactly taxing. I wanted to see what he could do since they put a governor in him.
You left him to work alone in there?
I'll be honest, he was not a pleasant man to talk to.
How can I fix nasty?
I need to ask Neester about the tampered specimen. How do I cure his aphasia?
Well, you wouldn't really. It's essentially wetware designed to occupy. This
Okay.
then produces the symptoms of the disease. That's what they're going for.
I can't wait a week for the wet.
Find a way to break it down early. If we've got an emergency contamination, we use hydroxypyruvate isomerase.
hydroxypyruvate isomerase. Hydroxypyruvate isomerase.
It's an enzyme.
Hydroxypyruvate.
Is that all?
isomerase,
For now.
Okay.
Then if you'll...
Hydroxypyruvate isomerase. Hydroxypyruvate isomerase. Sorry, this might be irritating if you're listening to it, but I need to remember it to hydroxypyronate isovariate.
Looks like a lot of cartridge.
Hydroxy, that's the one. And now I can stop saying it. Okay, so that's the one we need to get an injection of the hydroxypyronate. Oh, is it already in the injector? Okay, brilliant. Yeah, it is. So let's go and inject him with hydroxypyronate isovaries. Okay, that thing. Zip. Sorry,
When you
dude.
offer a mechanical holiday?
Really? How interesting.
Beached questions, you injector?
Say that again?
Overpass, did you stick me with an injector? Now I'll have to get my aphasia rechecked.
Yes, it worked.
Not cool, man.
Not cool, man. What does he sound like? Oh, what does he sound like? Oh, just... Anyway, that was quite satisfying. So, okay, so now we've got a little bit further. Let's ask him some questions, shall we?
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Who are you?
I'm CS Dr. Lau. I've been tasked with this investigation.
Martin Easter. I've been tasked with the factoring lab.
You work with Dr. Chikwa?
I work for Chikwa. I'm just the intern. Means I get stuck with all the lousy jobs she won't do.
I understand. I was an intern once.
So, what's CS? You a detective?
Case specialist. So, yes, I guess you could say that.
Cool.
What happened here? Aphasia, DNA samples. I can't get O out of the growth lab. There's a burst pipe. Okay, so he's going to go and check that. Let's just do
I need
this
to remove
first.
the Orchidacea isotria sample from the growth room.
Okay.
Thing is, the airlock told me it was copyrighted, then blasted me with gas.
Okay.
Yeah, that one belongs to TIFL. They're way touchy about it. Only lab staff are able to remove it for fact.
Ah, okay.
Could you get the sample for me?
Hey, no way, man. I'm already on 2 strikes for taking stuff out of the lab.
So you could, but you won't.
Sorry, man. Chikwa already thinks I'm stealing stuff. There's a huge street market for things like spark fruit or cracked wetware.
Cracked wetware.
What do you think of Dr. Chigwa?
She's a hard ass, but she knows what she's doing. Kinda thinks she feels wasted working here.
Fair. Okay, Dr. Baxter.
What can you tell me about Dr. Baxter?
Not much. He only started here a couple of weeks ago. Chikwa dropped him in the specimen lab and kinda left him here.
She neglected him?
Nah, he just barely left. Could have been a workaholic, but I think he just couldn't focus on anything else.
Did he ever talk about his past with you?
Man, he didn't even talk to me, period, about anything.
There's a burst pipe. Yeah, let's do that.
Hey, the pipes in the growth lab are leaking.
Nah, you get. I better go fix it before Chikwa starts yelling.
And now we can get the production line. Get to the production line. Bye-bye, Easter. Sucker. Okay, let's go to work. Pilfering all the things. So what do we... I don't even know what we need to do here. DNA sample maybe, I don't know.
According to the labels, these shouldn't be handled without protective gear.
Did we... Well, maybe it's in the toolbox, protective gear. The injector count as protective gear?
According to the label...
How do we get protective gear? Maybe we can ask, what's the face? Let's go to the first aid kit. I think that's all we need.
Looks like a lot of cart.
I think that's all we need for that. This one. Draculin. Is that a real thing? It'd be funny if it was. Pipes, production lab, growth lab, pipes.
Nothing happened.
I'm not going to go in there just yet. So we need protective gear to handle this stuff. Let's go out here. Let's ask. Dr. Chigwa. Let's ask Dr. Chigwa. Can I have some gloves? Oh,
Excuse me, Dr. Chigwa?
Make it quick.
let's see. Vargas, the message.
Have you found anything else with added genetic data?
As a matter of fact, I have.
Okay, please tell.
There was a batch of Orchidaceae isotria in the growth lab,
Okay,
and
that's what we're trying to get.
And?
I can't remember exactly which specimen the other was. I do remember that it had blue flowers, spiny, toxic leaves, and produced large, round fruit.
Okay. Right, interesting. So.
What sort of research were you conducting in the 60s?
You mean with Charlie and his wife? You might not believe it, but we were the people behind Central.
Oh.
Central? The city governing AI Central?
Regis was behind making Central. That's
The
interesting.
same.
That's new.
Newton was looking for a coordinator AI.
Alright.
Vargas put together a team, including the new Mr. and Mrs. Regis.
Oh.
Nuke me. Regis never mentioned anything about
No,
this.
not at all.
It wasn't a happy memory for him. He left after the unpleasantness. We finished the project a few months later.
Huh. Might explain why he hates Central's guts.
Yeah, that's that. I mean, that puts a whole new perspective on things. A whole new perspective. So we haven't got much of the message. I don't think we should bother her with that yet. We know how the sample
Is that
works.
all?
For now.
Then if you'll excuse...
Okay, so we need to get some... Bet he won't let us exit. Oh, we can. Okay. Interesting. So we need to get some protective gear. I think maybe we could get it. I'm just looking at here just because. Oh.
Dr. Lau, so good to see you again, my dear.
Interesting painting. Classically styled painting. Pygmalion by Simon Denver.
You should have made an appointment.
Well,
Dr. Vargas, I'd like to ask you a few questions if I...
Certainly, my dear. Anything I can do to help.
I don't think she likes us. What do you do? What else can you tell me about this incident? Oh, here we go.
My investigation has brought up an interesting find. It appears that while he was at the lab, Regis took the time to alter some of the specimens
this
there.
information. Do we trust him?
Really? That is most peculiar.
Even more so, he appears to have hidden a quaternary data string in the genomes of these subjects.
What does the data contain?
An audio-visual message, but it's still fragmented. I believe that Regis was trying to leave a message directed at myself regarding what happened.
This is a remarkable find, Dr. Lau. Please, continue your work. This may clear up what really happened in that laboratory.
Okay. So he's encouraging us to continue, which sort of suggests that he's innocent, but I'm still somewhat suspicious. What else can you tell me about this incident?
What can you tell me about this incident?
Currently not a great deal, hence why you have been tasked with this investigation. Dr. Baxter has been found murdered in his workplace, and Dr. Regis was caught entering and leaving the facility by their security infrastructure.
Okay.
How about a background to the case? A history?
Baxter has been responsible for the murder of Viksha Regis.
Charles Regis's wife.
He was caught and convicted, and until recently had been serving a sentence for the crime.
I'm aware of this so far, yes.
He had recently been paroled with the Vickerman Corporation as his sponsor. I can only imagine Regis's feelings on the matter.
Violent, no doubt.
But I knew Charlie Regis, and I know what kind of man he was. Justice is his motivator, but with his background, out in the hot zones.
You worry that this might have been his idea of justice?
Precisely. That, my dear, is why I need you to investigate
I think they're
this
trying
case
to pin it on him. I still smell a rat.
before Central jumps to any conclusions to the matter.
Okay, so why don't you think Regis did this? Okay.
Why don't you believe that Dr. Regis is responsible for Baxter's death?
don't know why Max.
I cannot
thinks-
say for certain that he is not Dr. Lau. I simply hold on to the hope that he is not.
Okay, this is a lovely office.
It's a fantastic view from up here.
Yeah, I love the light fixture at the top.
Isn't it? That's why I choose to work from up here.
The only part higher in Fulcrum Tower is Central's
I
operating
love
center.
it like in futuristic settings where you get like these opulent sort of turn of the century offices that like you can tell it sort of speaks to the personality of the owner. You know, they've painstakingly kind of acquired these antiques, relics of bygone eras, and accumulated them. Like it's kind of like when you go to someone who's like an antique freak today. So I appreciate that aspect of it. It's cool. Reminds me of a novel I read by Philip K. Dick, which is The Galactic Pot Healer. Was it The Galactic Pot Healer? No, not. I'm thinking of The Man in the High Castle, where there was like an antiques dealer in the future. So the only partner higher in Fulcrum Tower is Central's. No, sorry, it was Galactic Pot Healer on Plowman's Planet. And this is like way in the future. They went to Plowman's Planet, which is, I think, a planet on Venus. No, it wasn't. No, it's Plowman's Planet. Anyway, it was a planet far away from Earth, and the protagonist went to this planet, and on the planet, the aliens, the indigenous sort of species of the planet, which they're kind of humanoid-like, they, in order to accommodate people from Earth, they painstakingly rebuilt a hotel styled in like the 1940s Art Deco, and it's really cool. Like, and they'd sort of replicated the cars and the streets and stuff like that, which I thought was quite a nice little touch. So anyway, I digress. Sorry about that. The only part higher in Fulcrum Tower is Central's
You
operating
could
center.
probably see all the way to Mombasa on a clear day.
Could someone else have done this?
Though Regis has an obvious motive, can you think of anyone else who might have a reason to do this?
I shall be honest. Dr. Baxter was not an easy man to work with. There were many who disliked him in his time, though none I knew could call him his enemy.
How long have you known Regis?
How long have you...
Since 2067.
2067.
He joined a research project of mine. He was a good man then, very principled.
And now?
I have no doubt goodness remains, though since joining Cell, I fear that he expresses this solely through his work.
Do you know about his garden on Tier 42 of this building?
Ah, yes. I've been there myself a couple of times.
Oh, it's on the top of this. Yeah, because when it said Fulcrum Tower, I thought we were just going to go to his garden. You know, the one with that tree.
Though I hope we can keep that between us, Dr. Lau.
What did you think of
That's
it?
above us at the moment.
It is certainly an interesting way of coping with grief, though that it has lasted so long is perhaps cause for concern.
You mentioned Regis's wife, Viksha.
Ah, yes, Vicky. She was a student of mine in the 50s in Buenos Aires. She spent several years working for the UN in hot zones around the world. When she had finished, she was the natural choice for the project I was just commencing.
Okay.
He never really spoke about her.
No.
They were very much in love. It pains me greatly to see a man so afflicted by a loss.
Addicted to love. No,
She was a engineer as well?
Yes and no. She specialized in organic computing, a field perhaps more closely aligned to your own.
You mentioned a project that Viksha was recruited for.
I'm afraid that's classified.
Galatea, how can we help if we block every question? It was a project that utilized the expertise of both Viksha and Chuck. Essentially, we were studying organic interfacing and large-scale computing.
Large scale, as in city coordination intelligences, like Central?
On this matter, I can answer no further.
It's got kind of, is it person of interest vibes about it, that TV show, before Central.
What was your field before going into politics?
I was a computer scientist and a lecturer at Buenos Aires. In the 60s, the government of Newton was looking for research administrators. It eventually transpired that this role in itself was a kind of test.
The city council was looking for suitable individuals to manage Newton's new CI.
Central?
Yes and no. It was what eventually became Central.
Regis and Central.
While I was speaking to Dr. Chigwa, she told me about Central.
Yeah.
Apparently both Charlie and Victor Regis were involved in its creation?
Dr. Lau, that's classified.
I believe we can trust her, Galatea. Indeed, I brought Viksha onto the project at its inception. She recommended Charlie. They were not married at this stage.
Okay. They met during the project.
This is unbelievable. He doesn't exactly have a high regard for Central.
I suppose I can sympathize. It is an unhappy association for him. Yet he will not allow himself the glorious reputation and history he deserves. As one of those who created Central, an AI like none before.
I think he knows something about Central that the others don't. Some kind of shortcoming in the system.
I'm certainly aware of your role in the city, Dr. Vargas. But who is your lovely assistant?
His daughter.
Of course, you haven't been properly introduced. This is my daughter, Galatea. She fills the role of my administrative support.
I'm being groomed for succession, apparently.
Oh, don't put it like that. You make it sound so dynastic. That certainly is not what we wish to represent.
What would you describe your role here as, Dr. Vargas?
This is publicly available information, Dr. Lau.
Now, Galatea, for the past 18 years, I've held the role of controller of centralized government. I ensure that Central, our city governance CI, is functioning within parameters.
Okay.
What would you say your political function within the city is?
None at all. The elected council formulates city policy. It is merely Central's role to execute this and ensure the day-to-day well-being of the city.
And it is Dr. Vargas's role to maintain Central's operation. Surely you're already aware of this, Dr. Lau.
Just wanted to get it from the source.
Sometimes our desire to remain outside the political spectrum has led to rumors. We are not, however, the secret puppet masters behind the government of Newton.
I shouldn't count you as my boss, then.
Dr. Lau.
Heavens no, my dear. If anything, we are equals on an administrative footing. Central acts as director for both of our operations, though.
Okay, why did you cut Central's feed?
Dr. Vargas, I really need to ask.
Simple question.
In my office, why did you cut Central's feed?
That's classified, Dr. Lau.
I'm afraid I cannot give you a complete answer on that subject, but a number of factors regarding yesterday's network attack have raised concerns, not least the timing. It may be that Central's administration has been compromised.
You believe it's linked to Baxter's murder?
What makes you say that?
You cut the camera when talking to me about it. You were concerned that whoever may have compromised Central would find out what we were discussing.
Ha! Well, I have no fear of the quality of Cell's investigative staff now.
I learned from the best.
Mindjacking cases.
Dr. Vargas, have you heard of mindjacking?
Excuse me?
I'm afraid I have not, Dr. Lau. What is it?
It's the case Regis and I were working on lately. A number of individuals had their brains flash-wiped by a destructive copying technique.
That sounds most appalling, Dr. Lau. Does it pertain to this case?
Not that I'm aware of, sir. Especially if they thought that we were getting too close.
So, perhaps Regis is a victim of attempted character assassination. To use Baxter as a means of doing so would be drastic.
What was your opinion of Dr. Baxter?
As a scientist 20 years ago, he was peerless in his field.
But as a human being?
He did not take refusal well. This apparently is what led to his breakdown.
And the murder that followed that.
Precisely. I have not spoken to him personally since the trial. I'm afraid I couldn't enlighten you about his recent state of mind.
Thank you, Dr. Vargas. You've been most helpful.
Anything I can do to help.
Okay, so I can still look around. window.
I'm glad I had my
Quick
fear of
ganders.
heights turned off.
It's like the mood organ in Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep by Philip K. Dick. That's cool. That's cool. Painting. I think that's it for now. Oh, can we do a wetware connection to anything? I wonder.
Wetware's not going.
No. Okay, it's worth a try. Okay, let's go. So now we've got some more information. It probably give us some more, some more narrative threads. Let's say Cell HQ. We need to get some protective gear. I think maybe we'll get it. Oh, maybe Chantel could do it for us.
Got to wait till the AI lab have had their turn analyzing her. Then she's all mine.
Okay, that might be what we need to do in the end. So let's go to the analyzing lab and... Oh no. Oh, I only go to that room then? Okay, let's go back there for a bit. So... let's have a quick look around. I think we've got everything from here. Regis' desk.
Sorry, Regis.
Oh, photograph.
A physical photograph. The team. February 2067.
Oh, okay. That was worth doing, wasn't it? So Nina, Adam, Eduardo, Gwen, Vicky, Charlie. So working backwards, that's Charlie, that's Vicky, that's Vishka, his wife, Gwen. Oh, okay, Eduardo, Adam, who's Adam? And Nina. Interesting.
Regis
okay.
is probably the only person I know who'd want his picture on paper. I guess defacing a digital one just isn't the same. Hey, there's Dr. Chigwa as well.
Dr. Chigwa, I thought so. Right, okay. Interesting. Okay, so I think that's all we need from that. Let's quickly go to the terminal, see if anything we missed. Centralized logistics, mindjacking, blah 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 blah. This one. Oh, centralized emergency logistics, homicide, break-in, entering, abuse of public office, case officers assigned. Okay. Alright, let's go. Open case files, news, holidays in orbit. Cell firefighters have this afternoon been called to the Hartkill preparatory school, where the out-of-control growth of wetware culture has resulted in what is euphemistically termed grey goo. Principal Andrew Matemba issued a statement on behalf of the school expressing relief that Cell has been able to control the outbreak before more damage could be done, and reiterating their policy against bringing wetware into the school. Wetware, so called due to its gelatinous appearance, is the genericized term for a number of nanomagnetical products derived from organic structures. Safeguards are in place in commercial wetware to ensure that replication of the material can only occur within secure factory conditions. Hobbyist engineers have on many occasions taken it as a challenge to breach new wetware products and reactivate the material's ability to create more of itself. Such uncontrolled growth becomes dangerous when wetware no longer responds to chemical signals to cease its reproduction. It is believed that tampering with a recreational product was the catalyst for today's incident. While the school has been closed for repairs and decontamination, Cell has reported that 4 students have received only minor injuries and are being treated for burns and contamination. City Coordinate AI Central has stated that the mess has been deactivated and poses no further threat to lives or property within Newton. Thursday, 10th of July, 2087. Okay. Grey goo incident. Injures 4. I love the... Hang on, let's look at the sport. Ladies scores. Kabaddi. So, Newton 55. 37 UAE. Match in progress. And Newton are kicking ass. Okay, let's go. So we've got a picture. We've got something new. That's good. We're making progress. We are making progress. That's good. Update. It reminds me of reminds me of like Unsolved Mysteries when they do sort of like an update of like past cases and they go "Doodle-loo-loo, update." It's cool. Okay, let's go back to crime scene. I think we've got everything we need now. So we can ask. Oh. Vickerman Pharmaceutical. So we can ask her about the photograph.
What do you think of this?
Oh my. Is that? Goodness, it seems like such a long time ago.
Yeah, it's what did it say 67? That's 20 years ago, was it?
Project was just starting and we were all so buoyant, so keen.
I've never seen Regis looking this happy before.
He was a different man before he lost Vicky. He's always been a good one, though. I still can't quite believe he'd have done this.
I don't think it did. Floating drone. We need some protective gear.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Make it.
Let's ask her a few more questions, shall we?
So you worked with Regis and his wife, as well as Baxter. Did you also work for Dr. Vargas?
That pompous ass? Yeah, I worked for him.
You don't care for him?
He was a competent researcher, but he lives for politics.
Yeah.
Everything was always about making the world a better place.
And you don't think it should be better?
It's a nice idea, just not realistic. And what we ended up making, it was... Actually, never mind.
Ironically, I think too much politics makes the world a worse place. So any other samples you know of?
Have you found anything else with added genetic data?
As a matter of fact, I have. There was a batch of Orchidacea isotria in the growth lab and... Can't remember exactly which specimen the other was. I do remember that it had blue flowers,
okay,
spiny toxic leaves,
blue flowers, spiny toxic
and
leaves.
produced large round fruit.
So spiny toxic leaves, large round fruit, blue flowers. Okay, got it.
Is that all?
For now.
Then if you'll...
Okay, so we need to... Let's go into the thing now. I think we probably need to speak to the guy. Okay, let's go in. Going in.
Excuse me.
Can this wait? If I don't fix this, Dr. Chick was gonna nuke me out.
Okay, so there's blue flowers. Let's go down the line. Top, isn't it? Oh, we can look at them, can't we? Hang on, let me right click. I think it'll examine the flowers. So, growth, yellow, purple. So if I click on it,
These don't look like any of the others in here.
so we need that one. Oh, here we go. All the specimens, specialised growth cylinder. Oh, okay, so it shows you a picture of them.
Hey, this one's empty.
Okay. If I might as well do this.
I can't inject that.
Hold on. Oh, I've got two already. But they've been neutralised.
I've taken a DNA sample from it.
It's just gonna. They're just gonna nuke it when I go out. Okay, let's go up. just prevent it from going? Let's see if I can connect the wetware to anything.
Wetware's not going.
Control panel. Oh.
Wetware's not going.
Let's look at the control panel. Okay. Growth train array. Generation complete. Chamber B. Growth expected as per modification. Those are the modified ones that are always below. So there's not the new ones. We know what we've got to do. Let's go through the airlock again. So I'll probably want to do the same thing. What if we go this way? Oh, nothing's happened. Okay. So let's go in the gene sequences. Oh, he's deactivated it. That's of course, because he's going to fix the point, right? So he's deactivated the system.
I'm going to need to find where he's hidden the rest of the message.
Okay. First two have been neutralized.
Looks like Regis didn't hide any data.
So I can do that again.
Looks like Regis.
The last one, I suspect we'll have. That's the central.
Looks like Regis.
Okay. So now I know what to do. So go into the airlock. And all the button row basically. Sampler and sample the purple plants. And
I'm taking a DNA.
The yellow plants.
I'm taking a DNA.
Third one behind the ladder. It's not coming up, so I don't think you can select that one. Okay, let's go up again. Said something about blue plants being targeted. So,
I've taken a DNA.
So we've got our samples. Let's head out. The only one we haven't done is that red plant one at the top, so we'll do that.
Warning, copyright breach in progress.
Excuse me?
You are not authorized to be your copyrighted property of Typho Lab.
Oh dear.
Hey, my sample!
How do we do?
What did you do?
To prevent that, gene sequences in your possession. Have a nice...
Chief.
Okay, let's do that again.
As much as I look... Wetware's not going... Wetware's not...
This is a tough one. So we know where we've got to go. Let's just try to get it out.
I'm going to need to find where he's hidden the rest of the message before I get...
Okay. So I think we need to get some fruit to modify with that. Let's have a look at this. Blue vines. One of the plant the lab's working on. Okay. I think I've already extracted the data from those. Oh, is that's fruit, isn't it? looks
I can't inject.
and we can't touch these production.
According to the labels, these shouldn't be handled without protective gear.
Okay, so we need something to pick it up with. Oh, we've got to the drone, I think, maybe.
Better not. Better not. It might tell the lab director.
Blue plants airlock exits. This is a tricky one, isn't it? Alright, so I think we'll stop there for today. We'll return back to this one. We've got a lot of stuff done. I think we're nearing the end to this one. I'd like to complete it and see it through to the end. I think we're so close to it now, and the intrigue levels off the chain, isn't it? So, if you'd like more of this, yeah, let us know if you've been enjoying it, and I'll see you in the next episode. So, bye for now. Remember, like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. There's always new content coming out every Wednesday and Friday at 5 PM.